Koshka, how's the battle going?
The Garmonia army is advancing throughout Novoslava. Our troops are resisting wherever they can, but they cannot put up an organized fight.
Are there any ally units close by?
Several members of the 14th Platoon are engaged in battle in your vicinity, transmitting coordinates to your device. Please try to proceed without wasting further equipment. You should avoid combat wherever possible. You may have received top marks during target practice, but there is nothing you can do if your ammunition runs out.
I'd rather not think about target practice right now.
Located nearby shelter, transmitting coordinates to your device.
Those things are still around, huh?
They were constructed as refuge for civilians if ever a state of emergency was declared.
But not soldiers, is that it?
Upon finding survivors, I will transmit their coordinates to you. Go to their aid whenever possible.
I'll do what I can.
Nearby survivor located. Transmitting coordinates to your device. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Don't move!
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution, 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 the enemy is approaching.
Don't move!
Mikhail, Garmonian soldiers are killing civilians in this area. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
Damn it! Why are they doing this?
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
Please don't shoot! Don't kill me!
Private Alinsky, remind me, what was it we heard from command?
That our troops had been attacked by a group of armed civilians.
Oh my god!
Civilian registered as subject of protection. Commencing.
Hurry up!
Subject of protection registered. Lead the way.
Hey,
You saved...
it's okay. Do you...
Subject of protection registered. Lead the way to the shelter.
All right, now.
Caution. The enemy is a civilian subject of protection safely evacuated to shelter. Caution. Subject of protection evacuated to shelter.
Don't move!
Civilian subject of protection safely evacuated to shelter. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Be alert. Someone is approaching you from behind.
Apologies, mon ami. I wasn't trying to sneak up on you. The name's Patrick Lemaire. I'm a freelance reporter.
Immigration records confirmed. Patrick Lemaire, a combat journalist born in EC, France. He has written numerous articles for Lancaster Press Company and other mainstream media outlets.
Meaning he's not the enemy.
I take it you believe me, Sen. See, I just want to ask you a few questions. I've been watching you for a while now. You're a poster boy for the army. Brave, sincere, ready to sacrifice your own life to save the people. I want to see how far this hypocrisy goes with my own eyes.
What?
Didn't you know? The Rossinian army decided to retreat from Nova Slava.
What do you mean, retreat? The battle just barely started.
Still, the truth is your friends keep pulling back further and further. The only ones left in the city are survivors like you, and the Garmonians hunting them down.
Are you telling me they aren't sending reinforcements?
Well, they still might, eventually. If the rest of the world gets its ass in gear and decides on a plan of action.
They sent us here to die.
Well, now for the good news. I have a guaranteed way to get you out of this mess. But there's something I need you to do for me.
And what's that exactly?
First, I want to put you to the test a bit more. Let's meet up again later. After all, you were heading somewhere when I stopped you. Perhaps it's best you hurry along. Once you're finished with your errand, I'll get in touch again.
The hell is with that guy? I don't like this. Koshka, was he serious about the retreat?
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Currently, no official order has been given. However, I cannot determine the situation is not as he says.
Damn it. So if I want help, he's it. Hey! This area's... Did you hear me? Head for the It's... How? The Garmo...
No. I'm going...
Please.
Shit!
I... But there's... everything. Please.
Subject of protection registered. Lead the way to the shelter. Koshka to Mikhail. Location of 14th Platoon confirmed. Several survivors are engaged in combat, but they are outnumbered. The enemy is patrolling the area. Be careful, Mikhail.
Damn it, I'm not gonna make it in time.
Located inactive Wanzer. There are soldiers guarding it. Please be careful. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Civilian subject of protection safely evacuated to shelter.
This is what I was born to do. Hey. Are you
My dad.
Yeah. Use the...
Thank. Those car. It's the No way. Hey. I've got a right.
You got a death... Come on.
Fine.
Civilian registered as subject of protection. Commencing guidance to Patrick just sent a rendezvous location. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
This timing is almost too perfect. Was he watching me or something? All right, now.
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Subject of protection has encountered the enemy. Go to the
All
rescue.
right, finally!
Subject of protection has encountered the enemy. Go to the rescue. Subject of protection has encountered the enemy. Go to the rescue. The civilian is under attack. Go to the rescue.
All right, finally!
Be prudent with the mini launcher. Left shoulder, grenade launcher. Enemy troop deployments have changed. Transmitting information to advice. Enemy troop deployments have changed. Transmitting information to your device.
Mon ami, you made it here in one piece. Not too shabby. So about that thing I wanted you to do for me. Okay. All I require is that you rescue a certain civilian from inside the city.
What civilian?
The target is Novoslava councilman Vladimir Bunin. That big shot was an official at the Port Nova Authority for several years, but just recently was elected as a councilman. There's a chance that he holds the flame that ignited this war.
What are you talking about?
A couple years ago, the plans for a new Wanza model was stolen from the UCS. Or to be more exact, they found evidence that they'd been illegally copied. You didn't hear about that. Well, I guess a lot of heads would roll if that info had leaked. Anyway, the best guess anyone had for where those copied plans ended up was here, in Novoslava. You need the right resources if you're going to manufacture Wanzas. Having the Port and Arbor Authority under your thumb would be ideal. I'm sure even you know about the group that fought tooth and nail for Novoslava's liberation. He was one of the ones at the top, organizing the whole thing. Leveraging that is what got him elected to the council. Ever since, he's been growing more and more powerful than any councilman could ever hope to be. There's plenty of talk that there's a dark underbelly to his triumphs.
What does any of this have to do with the war?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. But what if the real reason for this sudden invasion was to bury the truth? I know it sounds crazy, but it's not impossible. That's why I want to speak with Bunin myself. I have proof Bunin's alive and well. He sent an SOS from the Konakov Council building. But I'm not going to stand here all day talking your ear off. You in? Then we have an arrangement. You keep him alive for me. I'll tell you how to get out of here. Better hurry. You won't live forever.